ate up. Like, I don't know how much disrespect I'm gonna keep taking from from his father. Be honest, bro. Cause that nigga about to lose his life. Keep playing with my son. Swear to God. Baby, somebody need to save Blueface. Hashtag save Blueface. Don't say it now. Cause when it's too late, I don't want to hear save Blueface when it's too late. It's alright. His address is 186.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Neek, and you're tuned in to Neek at Night. And it appears that it is another day and more Blueface threats where Chrisean is again promising that she is going to end his life. Now, since the day he got out of prison and I guess the next day he went on to stream with DDG. She said in that live that she would take him out, and every day since then she has put out some type of threat since he no longer wants anything to do with her. Now, if you guys don't know, Blueface did a 20 versus 1, and one of the girls who was really either white or extremely light-skinned, she went to do the 20v1, and Blueface basically denied her, saying that she looks like their son. Now, I'm going to play the clip of the 20v1, and then I'm going to play the current crash out of Chrisean.
Dang. Wow. How old are you?
I'm 20.
Damn. Zodiac?
I'm an Aquarius.
Hey.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Same sign.
Yeah, we be better friends, for sure. You young too. You're young Aquarius. I'm gonna swipe left. You kind of look like my son.
Okay.
Okay.
They gonna know what I'm talking about.
Get my next lady.
Like Junior right there.
All right, so as you can see, he compared the girl to saying that she looks like Junior, and that is what Chrisean is crashing out about. Now, before this crash out, she recently flew to LA after she said that she was done with LA unless she was doing business, but she made it her business to get her business doing a 20v1 after Blueface announced that he was doing one. So basically what happened was Blueface announced he was going to be doing a 20v1, and then she got on the next thing smoking to LA. She arrived in LA with the 20-year-old blood gang member that she said she was going to marry, to which they, I guess, were hanging out. She then did her 20v1 after Blueface's 20v1. While she was doing her 20v1, she was hugged up with other guys. She was, flirting with them and being extra. All of this to get, the real person she's trying to get a rise out of, Blueface's attention. But it ended up, I guess, according to her, fizzling out her fake relationship with the 20-year-old. So she now says that she is single. I'm going to show that video where she claims that she's single, and then we'll go to the recent crash out.
All right, PSA. I'm just going to make a PSA. I'm single. I know it's hard to believe.
Nobody get those views.
It's hard to believe, huh?
Nobody get those views.
No. Call me, Miss Malone from now on. Miss Malone. Single now. Now I'm on my other. Y'all, I want to give a story time, but I don't really like nobody in my business no more. But I'm letting it be known, cause
What? Oh my God. Chrisean is single? The girl who is doing fake stunts in fake relationships to get Blueface's attention? Oh my gosh, she's actually single? What a shocker there. But anyways, the person who claims to not want to put people in her business, claims to not want to get a rise out of the internet and just focusing on what's important, is the same person who puts all of her business on the internet. She tells people where she is, at what time. She tells people her location. She tells people all of these things. She goes between Blueface, who is a Crip, and her fake 20-year-old boyfriend, who is a Blood. She kind of tries to get them to beef, which each person has kind of subliminally took shots, to which that is igniting a gang war, and she thinks it's funny, all the while trying to get a rise out of Blueface. So that leads us to this recent crash out. So as I said, Blueface was doing a 20v1. She got on the next, like she got on a red eye, like right away to be there the very next day to do hers. She does a 20v1, and then she sees the clips of his 20v1 where he says a girl looks like Junior. So that prompts her to then wish death on him again and say that he needs to lose his life. She then leaks his address and so on and so forth. Let me show you guys this and then I will be back.
All right, Chad. Where I'm at. So it's probably 3 a.m. where you at. I've been just worried about myself lately, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why y'all don't see me in the mix of the drama. Cause I can't do drama right now. It's not healthy for me. And I've been doing real good, bro. I'm always doing real good. As soon as, you know what I'm working on? Not letting people get to me through my son. Yeah, sure. You can get a picture. And you know, I've seen this all happen before, bro. I'm telling you, when a person think they're gonna get over on me through my son for clicks and views, bro. You get me?
All right, so if y'all didn't catch that, that was another insinuation of Ronnie getting killed after she claims he did whatever for clicks and views for her son. So she's going after Blueface, but she's sending in the threat of how Ronnie lost his life. I'm gonna play it again, but just listen. She starts off by saying, I saw this happen before when people do clicks and views playing with my son. Again, for the people who didn't catch it, that is a direct threat saying that Blueface is gonna lose his life. But she goes on to say it verbatim after that. Just let's watch.
I've seen this all happen before, bro. I'm telling you, when a person think they're gonna get over on me through my son for clicks and views, bro. You get me? That's crazy. When they kept dropping your name in my 20v1 or whatever, I kept P. Like, they asked me, like, what inspires you to do music? I looked down, start thinking, like, I said Blueface. I didn't think about, oh, we beef right now, we not cool right now. I kept it G. He the only reason why I'm doing music. You feel me? Now I do gospel, you know, that's different now, but he the reason why I started that lane. For real. That's what inspired me. Him. Cool. Kept it G, bro.
Imagine that, a gospel rapper, singer, or whatever she is that's constantly wishing death on people, constantly sending threats saying that she's going to unalive them, and then turning around, running to church and singing gospel. And her fans think that because she go into that church building, she's making progress and at least she went to church. No, at least she needs to do change behavior. At least she needs to practice what she preached. At least what she needs to do is stop playing with God in the midst of her actually trying to get a reaction out of the real person she worships as a God, which is Blueface. Because let's be real here. She's really obsessed with Blueface. She worships him like a god, and the thought that he is not going to be with her, it burns her up, and she would rather he be dead than be with anybody else. I'm telling you, she really thinks that, you know, she's the one that makes him poppin', even though we only know about her because of him. She believes that They deserve to be together. And if they are not together, then she weaponizes him posting the son's hernia on the internet. Then she weaponizes every single thing that he's done to her. But as soon as he gives her the time of day and smiles in her face, oh, that's my best friend. Oh, that's my baby daddy. Oh, da 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 da. Like, you fine with him posting your son's private when you could laugh in his face, fan him, and bark like a dog. But when you're not in his presence, then you got a problem with him posting that post to Twitter and on the internet and everything else. No, stand on it. If you got a problem with it, have a problem with it and co-parent from a distance. Don't just weaponize the stuff that he does when you get mad. Your words mean nothing, absolutely nothing. But the only thing that actually needs to be taken serious from your words is these threats. Everything else that you say is hogwash. But let's continue listening.
They didn't even ask about me. You went out your way to say some goofy shit. You tell her, I'm not even gonna disrespect that girl, but you tell a girl she looked like our son. I'm at the airport, y'all. Then you try to say Junior. What happened to his real nickname? You call him Sonny. You don't call him Junior. Because he's not a junior no more. You put his last name back to Malone to... I ain't gonna hold you. I'm changing my son's name back to Malone. He don't deserve... My son's name ain't Porter no more, bro. You know how disrespectful you are? To tell some female, she look like our kid, that's why you gonna say no and move on. Then you look at the female, she like ate up, like I don't get it though. I'm tagged in something too you did with this Shay Frost. A girl talk about a DNA test. She was like, that's my son. Why you ask that stupid ass question? You straight checked her. You straight checked her. Then to the next in a different 20v1, you didn't check nothing. You answered a chat like disrespecting our kid. Yeah. I don't know how much disrespect I'm gonna keep taking from from his father. Be honest, bro. Real shit. I asked DDG and G Herbo for advice, cause that nigga about to lose his life. Keep playing with my son.
Is she talking about the same DDG that she was trying to dog in her tweet, talking about how he showed up and he didn't have no money for Blueface and she gave him all her money and she was trying to get the internet to drag DDG or whatever? Is that the same DDG that she's getting advice from, child? Interesting.
I asked DDG and G Herbo for advice, cause that nigga about to lose his life. Keep playing with my son. Swear to God. And you're cyberbullying too. Swear to goodness. I don't want that nigga. What the fuck? The hell? I'm trying to figure out where could we come at a common ground without kid, without him disrespecting him just to get my attention. You get what I'm saying? That's it. That's why I'm making it to church. I gotta go to church. You know what I want to do? I want to turn my flight back around and run a car through his house.
Going from saying you want to go to church and then saying that you want to run your car through his house is crazy work. But she is only using church as a front. She's not using church because she genuinely is seeking advice or guidance from the Lord. She's using church as a weapon for sympathy. Okay? She knows that once she pulls that crying card, once she pulls that going to church, God, I'm over him card, that her fans will cap for her and support it. And it is getting exhausting. But let's continue to listen.
That's why I'm making it to church. I gotta go to church. You know what I want to do? I want to turn my flight back around and run a car through his house and shoot him in the face. That's what I want to do. That's how mad people keep making me about my kid, bro. It's my only son. Y'all pissing me the fuck off. Straight up.
Going from going to church to then right in the next breath saying you want to run your car through his house to then escalating all the way to shooting him. That's not crazy to y'all? Like the escalation from one extreme to the next? I mean, let's continue.
I'm just being honest, bro. Because at the end of the day, how long you gonna keep cyberbullying your kids? Yeah, she going to jail. Yeah, I am. He keep fucking with my son? I am.
Now, I want to pause this crash out. Now, I'm going to play the rest of it. We're going to hear her leak his address and all that in a minute. But let me do a flashback to before Chrisean had a baby by Blueface, when she was the side chick to Blueface and she was getting into it with Jaidyn because Jaidyn was upset with her being the side chick and Jaidyn only had a son with him at that point. Let's hear what Chrisean said to Jaidyn and how she would be if Blueface had her in a certain predicament. Let's hear what she said I think it was like 5 or so years ago, and then we'll be back to listen to this crash out some more.
She's a baby mom, you know what I'm saying? She feels some type of way because, yeah, I was being touchy. I don't give a f***. He was toxic. This, he cool as shit. I think he's cute. I don't know. I'm a big baby. I'm clingy, but it's all genuine shit. It's not no nigga, right? Nobody get the walk. That's off limits. So not gonna be. So don't even be scared. It's like, what are you scared for? I ain't even do shit with the nigga. Yeah. So like, it's like playing. So I'm just playing. So it's just like, I be confused. So that's the whole situation. Like for me. Explaining my part about how I feel about the situation with the baby mom, feeling whatever she feel about me. I feel like it's a misunderstanding because she dumb as shit, you feel me, as a woman. Like, she don't love herself to know that. I don't even know, my nigga, like, the whole Blueface situation will be set up different, nigga. If this my baby father, we not fucking bitches together. That's that. I don't share you, that's that. Oh yeah, we got hella businesses together to run up. We gotta make this first $1 billion. He probably taking care of the bitch and not running it up with the bitch because he can't run it up with certain people. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I feel about the baby mother. It's not no... It's like real recognized real. And it's not... And I don't know her, so I'm just outside looking in. So my outside looking in is trying to consider everything for real. And all I can consider is how she's just a basic ass bitch. For real. You feel me? And hating. You feel me? When she could have just been a little cool. Like, alright, do you got something with my nigga? Oh, that's your nigga? Or can we talk about it? Like, you want to talk about it? Because we can talk about it. Because me, I'm about my money. I'm not about your nigga. I don't give a fuck who your nigga is. Because... Not saying. Because before I came to the show, I was somebody. And not saying, I went to your page. You nobody for real. You blue baby mother. Like real shit. That's what it is. Bitch, if you really like that nigga, why is you like that with that nigga? Like, why are you with that nigga and he do that to you? Like, I see if you was just fucking him and y'all made money together. And you know what he do. But even if, like, at least try to, I don't know. I never relate to that. Cause look, me, all my niggas was my boyfriends. Like, solid. Like, I kind of like, feel me? Like, married. So, I don't give a fuck if you blueface. I don't give a fuck if you Chris Brown. If I can't wife you, I can't really fuck with you, you know what I'm saying? I can't really, oh, I'm gonna be a wife for you, I'm gonna be this for you one day, I'm gonna have your child. Why the fuck you wanna have a child with a nigga that don't wanna put just his dick in you, bro? I'm just saying. You feel me? Like, that's just me. Like, say if y'all slip up, whoopty, nutty, nigga, go get that abortion, bro. You gonna be over here tripping like a dumbass. Oh, cause it's the baby that brought his clothes. Bitch, you didn't have to have that baby, bro. And you looking out for yourself cause you thought smaller. Unless that nigga just said, don't get rid of my baby, whoopty. But I still don't understand why would you listen. I don't know, like, I don't know her. So, like, if I got a son and I feel like I gotta pull up on Blue because he disrespected me, I'm gonna take me and my son, whatever I got in my account, and dip. You feel me? Dip. Take me, my son, and dip. And then what else I do? Flip that shit into some peas, make some more money out the money that I just got from that account because that money is gonna go fast because I got used to living a lifestyle that I don't want to trade up. Then I gotta start shit that I was holding back because I was scared because I was in a toxic relationship and couldn't think for like she is dumb as shit. This he pays her bills. He do everything. Man, I don't know how that feel me? I pay my rent. I do everything. So how he already paying for you for free. You living for free because you got a baby. He probably would be doing that without the baby. He could cut you off easier if you didn't have the baby. He would carry you different if you didn't have a baby because you're weird. Or like y'all have this weird love type relationship. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't understand. Like, that's what I'm saying. I can't even speak on shit I don't know. But I'm speaking on shit what happened. So like, bitch, you're weird. Boss up. What are you talking about? Fuck out of here. I ain't gonna chase you in my bag. Fuck that. You can have that little bag. I'm gonna make more. Like, if you can't really think like that little bitch, then you is weird. Like, that's what I'm saying. You can't even chase me down. That's when you was supposed to chase down your bag, right when you felt like you had to chase me down. Straight up. I'm just calling it out, because, not saying, but you only got like 145,000 followers. You're nobody. Not saying, but you nobody. Like, you're cute. Basic. Like, like, what? I'm cute when I get real. Like, if nigga. Sheesh. I'm dragging right now, bro. I don't give a fuck. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know. If you know yourself, you know yourself, bro. You know not to pull up like that. That was weird. I would never pull up for no ever like that. Ever. I don't care on Crip, on gang, whatever. Whatever you are, bro. You're not even a Crip. You wear so much blue. Like, Crips don't even move like that. These are some real little niggas. And it's crazy because he carry like he a real nigga. Like, you're just one of those bitches that's just like, he put in a box for real. That he have to deal with you. He love you. He attached. But the nigga trying. What type of shit? Like, that's all I gotta say. And then it's not even funny. The reason why I feel like I want to speak on this because it's like, nigga, I'm not in this for a temporary deal with Blue, bro. I'm in this shit forever, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I said I'm in this shit forever. Like, nigga don't know who he met. We ready to run this shit up the right way.
All right, so as you see that flashback video, everything that she said Jaidyn was silly for putting up with is everything that she put up with a whole lot less. She talked about how, oh, he's probably taking care of her. He's probably giving her money. She's putting up with the disrespect with a lot less. Now, let's go back to the current crash out, and then I'll give my final thoughts at the end.
At the end of the day, how long you gonna keep cyberbullying your kids? Yeah, she going to jail. Yeah, I am. He keep fucking with my son? I am. He keep fucking with my son. I hit him quick. Cause y'all think shit funny, clicks and giggles, bro. But it's cool. I'm gonna take a little break from Instagram. I'm gonna try calm down. But keep fucking with my son, I'm gonna end up in jail. And then DDG, you his friend, bro. Why you not saying that to him? The way you love your kid and fight for your kid, why you not saying nothing?
Girl, why do you keep trying to put DDG in the middle of your mess with Blueface? Like, first you talking about, oh, he ain't put no money in your pockets. Then you going to him for advice. Then you want him to advocate for you and your son after you always trying to drag his name in some mess. I mean, how do you know what he not telling him? Blueface is a grown-ass man, just like you are a grown woman with a child. Can't nobody make you do anything other than what you do, and can't nobody make Blueface do anything other than what he do. He grown, you grown. Y'all both play games with one another. He gets a rise out of you, you get a rise out of him. All of it is toxic beyond measure, and the cycle repeats over and over and over and over again. Nobody needs to step in the middle of your mess. You need to demand respect for yourself. You need to demand respect for your child. And the way that you do that is stop watching everything that Blueface is doing. If you see a post with Blueface, scroll past it. If you see somebody tag you in some mess that got to do with Blueface, block them. If you see anything revolving around him, don't listen to it. And you know what you should do? Pay attention to your child. Do what you got to do. If you want to do gospel today, rap music tomorrow, you want to run to the church, do what you need to do to elevate your life for you and your son. And watch how things turn around for you for the better. As long as you continue to worship Blueface like a god. I mean, she worshiped Blueface to the point to where she talks exactly like him. He got out of jail saying stuff about, when he was ranting about Angela, talking about likeliness and all of these words and terms that he was using from jail. She immediately in all of her lives was talking exactly like him. He do this, she do that. He act like this, she doesn't have her own identity. The moment that you actually get your own identity, pour into your child, you will see how much more positive things will happen. But you keep chasing behind Blueface, chasing for a reaction behind Blueface, trying to prove a point to the women that Blueface is dealing with. You're going to continue to be in this toxic cycle. Now, Blueface also plays the pity patty game of being petty and getting a rise out of her too. And he's going to stay in this toxic mess as well until something bad happens. Words have power. Now, again, Chrisean words mean absolutely nothing, but the threats that she makes, that should be taken serious. Now, when she says, oh, I don't want Blueface, I'm over him, or when she pretends to have these new boyfriends, hogwash. But when she makes these threats, she is trying to manifest that. She is like really soaking in that. And Blueface needs to take it serious, but he doesn't. He thinks it's funny. He likes her being obsessed over him. He likes the crash out because it shows that she is paying attention to him. The moment that she stops paying attention to him, stops stalking him, looking after everything he does and trying to match his energy. Oh, he get a new girl, let me get a new guy. He fuck a new girl, let me fuck a new guy. Like as long as she stops that cycle, her world will turn around. She will get more support. She will get a lot more, but she has this haze over her and she needs to get with the program. Now, let's listen to some more, but one thing DDG and anybody else needs not do is get in the middle. Don't get in the middle. But again, you don't know what DDG is telling him and not telling him. Let's continue to listen.
Y'all want to see this nigga in the grave. That's why. It's not a threat. It's a promise. Over my dead body, y'all not gonna keep bullying my kid for clip views, bro. It's deeper than that. You get what I'm saying? You did it already. When he first came out, boom. Called him Charles Barkley. Exposed his hernia, which is his genitals, his penis. Now you at a 20v1 telling Shorty she look like our kid for clicks and views. But somebody need to save Blueface. Hashtag save Blueface. Don't say it now. Because when it's too late, I don't want to hear save Blueface when it's too late. You keep talking about go get your son help. Bitch, I got all of that down. All of that down by myself. Y'all see how he's standing up? Nigga, that didn't come from overnight. That came from putting work in with my little nigga. Fuck. Straight up. It's alright. His address is 186 Juniper Drive. For everybody.
This girl is the epitome of dangerous. She's the type that will go between hoods, get stuff started, and then act like she's none the wiser and she's innocent. She don't know why they beefing, etc., etc. But these are grown men engaging in this with her. And at the end of the day, like I said in my previous videos, I don't want to wish harm on people. But if Blueface don't start to take these things serious, it is not going to be good. She has been manifesting, if she can't have him, nobody can for a very long time. Like in that house of his, when she stole his Jeep, she's writing his name in blood. I love Blue, and every single time she gets mad at him, she's manifesting death on him. He can think that stuff is cute if he wants to, but it's not. One thing I do know that I noticed since my last video where I talked about Chrisean and the chains and how we don't see her with the pacifier chain no more, and how we don't see her with some of these chains that I don't know whether or not she pawned them. Now, all of a sudden, in every video, she got these chains stacked. So glad to know that you possibly listening to my videos. Hopefully the things that I tell and the advice that I tell, you don't take with a grain of salt and you actually listen. I tried to tell you time and time again, women cannot play the same game that men play. You cannot think that you can whore out yourself because he's whoring out himself and then that's going to make him want you. That's not the game that we can play. Unfortunately, we live in a world where there are double standards. If you want a nigga to pay attention to you, you want a nigga to respect you, you have to demand your respect. You have to cut him off and let him know that you're not playing. But as long as you following behind everything he do, you mocking everything that he say, you trying to talk like him, you trying to do everything like him. He go in the studio, now you a week ago you said you gave up doing music, now you back in the studio, now you back doing music. He do a 20v1, now you doing a 20v1. And did she do a 20v1 before? Yes, but her timing of this 20v1 is because of Blueface. Let's be for real. And it's crazy until she gets a handle on her life and does something different than running to that church and runs and tries a different method. We're going to keep on seeing the same cycle. Now, I can hear the Bible thumpers hitting their keyboard and banging them keys to telling me, how can you say she don't need to go to a church? How can you say? Because insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. She gets into it with Blueface. She runs to that church. In the same breath of her running to that church, she's wishing death on him. She's sending threats. She's talking about she's shooting him. She leaves the church. She's trying to get a reaction out of Blueface. She does or she doesn't. Then she does the same thing over. Go back to the church, wishing death threats, going behind gangbangers, gang members. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but the church members that I've seen that actually take the word of God serious. Now, there's a bunch of hypocrites in that building. I would say more than half of them are hypocrites. But the small percentage of people that go to church and actually receive the word and follow the word and live righteous, You won't see them doing anything like that because their belief is that the Lord is their shepherd, their Lord is their protector, the Lord is the one that is going to handle, you know, anything that comes with it. The Lord is going to protect them, and anything that don't, come in protection, child, y'all know. But that's all I got to say about this. Now, his mom, Carlissa, she came out and she said that she documented the threats that Chrisean did, and she is going to put a restraining order, and she contacted her lawyer to put a restraining order. There was a lot of people who were mad at her, saying like, oh, she's always in her son's business. No, she needs to do that. But Blueface also needs to do that because he's such a schoolyard crip, I doubt that he does because of the codes or whatever, but he should if he values his life. But, if you out here putting tattoos of Walgreens logos and Telegram logos and baseball logos, do you really value it? I don't know. I even seen that he made a song where it sounded like he was dissing, like, I don't know, the guys that she was with. It's been a lot going on, and none of it is a path of righteousness. Okay, none of it is going in a direction that it needs to. Now, him and Hazel E have been sparking a lot of controversy because they linked up. What do I think about him and Hazel E? I think it's PR. I think that, he's looking for an artist. I think that she dabbled in music before. And I think that they are getting publicity to, make money together. I think that Blueface is smart as it pertains to finding out which girls to put in position to try to propel them in music and to, be in the blogs and stuff like that. And he knows that Hazel E already kind of has a name for herself. She already been on Love and Hip Hop. She's already familiar with people. And he saw the instant reaction that people had and how fast TMZ and the blogs were posting them. He's going to monopolize Hazel E just like he monopolized Chrisean until he is done. Blueface is a user, and he basically uses these women to get money, get notoriety, get into the blogs, he's smart in the way that he does it, but these women don't mind being used because they're also getting something out of it. Hazel E is also getting into the blogs. She's also getting attention. She's also getting, this fame that they lust for. So the women don't mind. There's so many women who, on all of these streams that Blueface have been on, one girl was hopping on his lap talking about, oh yeah, I'm sleeping with you. Da, 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 da. They don't care how many girls he sticks his pecker in, as long as they got a chance of getting some type of Blueface clout that he has. I hate to use the word clout because Chrisean done ran it into the ground. It doesn't even have the same meaning no more because she done abused the word clout so much. But these girls don't care about aligning themselves with him, sleeping with him, or whatever, because let's be real. Blueface is the program. Chrisean thinks she bigger than the program. She's not. We only have been at all of us blogs, YouTubers. There's some Chrisean blogs who are dedicated to just talking about her every day, 365. She is not that entertaining. When he was not in jail, when Blueface was in jail, I didn't do no videos on Chrisean because her stunts were predictable. I knew these relationships were fake and phony. I may have talked about it briefly and moved on. I did no videos on Chrisean because she's not entertaining to me. The stuff that she does is not entertaining. I'm not even about to keep up with the circus like that. But the reason why I picked back up my coverage of them is because Blueface is the program. Blueface is the one that, he has that draw. And, it just is what it is. Now, again, I'm not about to keep on indulging in the circus every single time they post. But it's just every since he got out of jail, the posts have been getting more and more ridiculous. The crash out has been more and more ridiculous. And we all document a crash out because that's what people like to see. But you guys let me know what y'all think about this. Do you think that she will put her son first and get over Blueface and actually go to the house of the Lord, receive the word, and actually change her life around? Or do you think it's rinse and repeat over and over and over again? I think it's rinse and repeat. I don't think that she's going to be satisfied until she is with, or he is, like she says, somewhere unfavorable. She loves, like, when he gets a new girl, that's when I believe she amps up trying to get his attention to the most, because she wants to prove it so bad that she can beat out all these girls, that she's better than all these girls. And if you were better than all these girls, you wouldn't give that nigga the time of the day. But she wants to prove that, you know, he'll run back to me, or, oh, he'll, like, at the cost of what? You getting embarrassed? You getting humiliated? That's you beating out the competition? He sniff your box again? Like, what? Like, it's crazy. But that's all I have. You guys let me know what you think down below, and I'll catch y'all on the next video.